How's it going, everyone? Marriland here. And last time I explored Route 22. It's just sort of optional, but you know what? It's kind of nice. You can find some Pokemon there. Yeah, so now I'm ready to take on the Santalune City Gym. Let's go ahead and take this place on. What do you say? Oh yeah, the first gym. Sweet. What's the hustle, little Crustle? Welcome to Santalune City Gym. So, future champ, this will be your first time challenging a gym, huh? Are you thrilled? Are you pumped? You should be. No worries here. You've got Pokemon on your side. And really, they're the ones who are going to be doing all the battling. You don't say. Jump on that pole there, and you'll be on your way to where the gym leaders are waiting for you. Whoops, but wait, before you go, I'm supposed to tell you something. Everybody in this Pokemon gym uses Bug-type Pokemon, got it? Aw, yeah. Bring it on. So, that means any of your Flying-type or Fire-type Pokemon are going to be really effective here. Grass-type Pokemon should probably stay away. And again, you know what, really quick here, let's take a look at this little hero. Quacklin, okay? You can acquire Quacklin by trading this guy inside of a house in Santalune City, and this thing is just a monster. Aerial Ace just tears apart Viola's team. So definitely make that trade because Quacklin is just amazing in this gym. Not that it's really that difficult anyway. So as you fall down here, you'll land on this web, and then you have to kind of make your way through here. Now this might look really confusing at first, but you know what? It's not. You can walk on these light areas here. I'm just showing you kind of for demonstration. But you can't walk across any of the darker areas there. There's a surefire way to get through here, though. You can take the long route, which just involves walking across these little dew-droplet things. Additionally, there's another path you can take that goes a little quicker if you're interested in fighting all the trainers. You can go this way, but see, you have to fight against that guy. So, really quick, I'm just going to take this route first and foremost. It's a longer route, but it doesn't really matter. Just follow these little dew droplets here. And not only will you avoid all but one trainer, it's also really easy to find your way. Oops, this is the trainer you have to fight. I probably should have saved her for last. It's no problem. I'm going to go back and fight the other ones. Now, she has a Kakuna here, but don't think this thing's only going to sit there and harden all day. No, it actually packs Poison Sting, so be ready for it. Boom. But that's not to say it won't use Harden all day. It might just decide, you know what, I'm just going to sit here, raise my defenses, and hope nothing happens. Well, that's just not a very good strategy for your future there, Kakuna. Alright, and a Combee. Alright, well, we can take this Combee. Just use a bit of the old peck action here. Yeah, it's okay. Come on, little Fletchling, you've got this. Aw, yeah. Alright, wow. Fletchling level 12. That's definitely a good level to be at around here. If you can get any of your Pokemon at level 12, you'll be alright. If you can get Quacklin up to level 12, you'll be awesome. Alright, and then you just go right up here, and then you get a fight against the gym leader, Viola. However, I'm not ready for that yet. I want to fight these guys first. These youngsters. The young'uns. This guy's got a Spupa. It's the evolved form of Scatterbug. Chances are it's probably going to use Protect on the first turn. These things like to do that. But nothing you can really do against it. And decided not to. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's going for Harden. Well, just keep using Peck, and we'll just see what happens here. It's like it has confetti on it or something. That's kind of weird. Alright, almost done with this thing. Oh, and now I get the critical hit. Alright, well, good job, little fletchling. Wow, you evolve quickly, too. I evolve like a champ. Alright, yeah, so let's see. There's one trainer over... Darn it all. Right over here. This guy! Alright, he wants to see my Pokemon. And strangely enough, we're battling on this web thing. I mean, you'd think it's kinda, I don't know what. So he's got this Ladybug. It's level 10, and it has a surprisingly high amount of defensive stats. Although, it doesn't seem it this time. It's that Supersonic that's so annoying, though. Becoming confused is nasty. You can switch out to end it, but it's just a pain to have to deal with. Because you could end up hitting yourself in confusion and then damaging yourself, and that's not cool. Not at all. Alright, well, Ladybug's gone. Fletchling is level 13, and I think that's actually the strongest on my team. Sorta didn't mean for that to happen. I don't really need agility, to be honest. It's alright and all, but... Oh, darn it, I want to get rid of that. No, stop. No. Yes, there we go. Alright, well, that's just the creepiest looking look for a youngster. It's just so weird. Alright, I don't think I need to go back and heal. Should be in pretty good shape here. Do you have Quacklin? Alright, now, if you have Quacklin, you pretty much will win. It's pretty much a given. If you started with Fennekin, let's say. I'm gonna walk as I talk. If you started with Fennekin, you might not want to lead with it, because despite the fact fire is super effective against bug, let's just say Viola kinda was expecting that, so it's not gonna work quite as well as you might have liked. And if you started with Chespin, you're going to need some help. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, if you started with Chespin, you'll need some help because it's just a pain trying to deal with that super effective damage. So flying types are your best bet. Hands down. Fletchling will do fine. Pidgey will do fine. Quacklin will do excellent. In fact, I'm going to use Quacklin here. Just to show you, since this is a walkthrough and all, I think probably showing you the better strategy is a good idea. So let's take on the first gym leader in the game, Viola. That determined expression, that glint in your eye that says you're up to the challenge. It's fantastic! Just fantastic! Is this your first time challenging a gym? Fantastic! Whether it's the tears of frustration that follow a loss or the blossoming of joy that comes with victory, they're both great subjects for my camera. Fantastic! This'll be just fantastic! Now come at me. My lens is always focused on victory. I won't let anything ruin this shot. Oh, snap. That battle intro is pretty intense. It is definitely not your standard gym leader theme, that's for sure. It really feels more like something from Pokemon Battle Revolution. Okay, so Quacklin just destroys the first gym leader. This Surskit's what I'm talking about. So if you started with Fennekin, let's say, this thing, it's going to set up Water Sport, and then your fire attacks are going to be pretty much useless. They're not going to do very much at all. So, yeah, that's why you really need a flying type here. If you have Aerial Ace on Quacklin, congratulations, you didn't do something crazy and get rid of it for some reason. Because Quacklin has Aerial Ace. And Quacklin is pretty much an auto-win for this gym. But you could also use Litleo if you can just get around this Surskit. You could also use, I don't know, a variety of things. But let's face it, you can use Quacklin if you're struggling and whatnot. Alright, so, after the Surskit's out of the way, she will use her Vivillon here. And this thing is fully evolved, and it's kind of a pain. Now, I could take it on with pretty much whatever I want. Quacklin will do the job for sure. I'm gonna switch for Froakie. I'll try to finish the job with Quacklin though. But just take my word, the Vion is just done once Quacklin's in there. Alright, let's use Bubble. So it's going for Harden. That's rather unfortunate. I'm kind of curious what other attacks this thing has. I know it has Harden and Tackle. Oh. Ooh. Wow, this does, like, nothing. So I'm really curious if this Vion even has anything else it can do. Infestation. Oh. Spoke too soon. Oh man, I've been infected by the Infestation. Yeah, so the downside with that Infestation, think of it like a bug type fire spin. So it's kind of annoying in that regard. Oh, come on, survive, Froakie. I don't think Froakie's gonna survive. Oh, so close. Oh well, it's okay. You see, you can't switch out when you're affected by the Infestation. I could have healed, but I want to keep true to my word. Alright, Quacklin. See, you could deal with all that, or you could just send out Quacklin, Aerial Ace like twice, and then be done with it. I do have to keep in mind it used Harden, so much for that. But it's okay. I mean, you know, it'll be maybe 2 or 3 hits. And it doesn't even use Infestation against you if you're using Quacklin. So ideally, you should use it from the start. It's a little bit more challenging of a fight if you don't, but it's certainly not a very difficult fight. I mean, if you brought, like, potions and stuff, you'll be set. Alright, Knockoff. Now, Knockoff got massively bumped in Generation 6. This thing used to be, like, 20 power and, like, nothing. It's 65 power now, and it does more damage if the foe has a held item. That's insane. It's so good. So I'm getting rid of Fury Attack here. Knockoff is just crazy good. Just another reason Quacklin is like a boss. You and your Pokemon have shown me a whole new depth of field. Fantastic! Just fantastic. Alright, well, that was fantastic, of course. Young trainer, you. No, it wasn't you alone. You and your Farfetch'd have shown me a whole new depth of field. Fantastic! Just fantastic! Oh, I can just see her on the anime right now saying that. Over and over and over again. With that bug badge, Pokemon up to level 30 will listen to your orders in battle. Yup, even if you get them from trades. And here, this TM commemorates your win against a pro photog like me. That's right, TM83 Infestation. What a name. Using a TM like that one there lets you teach your Pokemon some new moves quicker than a shutter can set to 1/1000th. Whatever, camera speak. Yeah, they're point and click easy. Now that's my kind of easy, alright? Use it, it'll be impossible for your opponent to flee from battle. Now then, can you zoom in a bit to check out the tent behind me? Alright, don't mind if I do. Wait, what? Yeah, let's just go through here. And it's a nice little shortcut to get out of the gym. Much appreciated. And, yeah, we were just behind Butterfree the whole time. Hey, buddy. Whoa! Would you look at that bug badge? Nice, very nice, future champ. I bet that schmancy pants professor who gave you your first Pokemon would be amazed to see it. After you heal up your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, why don't you head on up to the Pokemon Lab in Lumio City and show it to him, huh? Yeah, why don't I? Seriously. I gotta show him what I've done. Alright, but I should probably listen to that guy's advice and go heal up my Pokemon. Poor Froakie. Could have used an item, but I didn't. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Thank goodness it's not a Nuzlocke, right? I know. Those variants. This would be a fun game to do those variants on, actually. Alright, so let's go ahead over here. Other way. Sit on some benches. Alright, and we're not going to leave quite yet, but we are going to go right on over here, and we're going to talk to this lady who tried to stop us earlier. Oh, you are, aren't you? You're one of the kids who got a Pokemon from Augustine's Sycamore, right? Would you look at that? You got a bug badge. Looks like I might have a new scoop. You're gonna scoop some bugs? What? To beat Viola at your young age. You really are something, aren't you? Oh, sorry, I never did introduce myself, did I? I'm Alexa. The gym leader you just faced, Viola, is my younger sister. I work as a journalist myself. Here, why don't you take this to celebrate getting your first badge? Oh, the experience share. Now, normally the experience share is rather wonderful, right? I mean, it's just a great thing when you get it. However, this trumps it. Oh my goodness, this is insane. So, in previous generations, the experience share is a held item. You hold it, and basically it's always like that Pokemon was in the fight. It'll always receive 50% of the total, essentially. So that's good. It's a great way to do the training without the switch training. However, this thing is a key item now, and you actually turn it on or turn it off. By default, when you first receive it, it will be on, so it's active. And you know what? Let's just do a quick little demonstration here. I'm not going to the next route just yet, because that's going to be another video. But let's just go on over here to Route 22, and let's just fight something. Just to show you. In fact, you know what? Really quick, let's take a look at this Zigzagoon here. So this Zigzagoon has 27 experience. Okay? Kind of follow? See where I'm going with this? Maybe? Maybe not? Well, this is the thing I was so excited about. The thing that makes training, like, so amazing. And where are all the gosh darn Pokemon? Jeez. Took long enough. Bunnelby. Oh my goodness, it's almost daylight out. Wow. Alright, so we're going to use Aerial Ace, of course. Boom. Aerial Ace to the face. No offense, Bunnelby. So Quacklin gets however much. Enough for a level up. I guess Quacklin was a really bad example. The rest of your team gains experience points thanks to the experience share. Yeah, you heard me. The rest of your team. Everyone who did not participate in the battle ends up getting a little bit of experience. In fact, not even just a little bit. They get half of the experience gained. In Quacklin's case, it was a little bit less than half because Quacklin, he gains that boosted experience. Let's do this with Froakie instead. So wait, what was it? It was 43 experience on Zigzagoon? Yeah, 43. Bidoof! Alright, let's fight this thing. Alright, we're gonna use some bubble here. Okay, so my Zigzagoon had 43 experience total, and this fight is going to give 42. So logically, half is 21. So after this Zigzagoon should have like what, 21? Is it 64 or something like that? I've been up too long. I can't math. All right, let's see. Yeah, 64. Yeah, so see, it gains exactly half of, the experience. In fact, everyone does. It's not just Zigzagoon. Everyone gains it, which is so nice. So basically, now you can train up your entire team super easy. Whoever you actually use in the fight is going to end up with 100% of the experience, even if you just switch in for them. But even those you don't use in the fight are still going to gain experience. So training now is super, super easy. Like, it's insane. So that's great news. Go ahead and put things you're even thinking of using on your party right now. because they'll gain levels way quicker than like a daycare or whatever. Anyway, now that I've shown you that, I think that's enough to wrap up this episode. We're gonna check out, not this thing, we're gonna check out Route 4, just to the north here, in the next episode of Marriland's Pokémon X Adventure. See you next time, bugs!